What's good, YouTube? Welcome right here. Back at it with another video. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Discipline Warriors. My finger is getting better. I can finally make a fist again. The only thing is that it's still a little swollen. It's getting there though. Slowly but surely it's getting there. But anyway, today's video is basically gonna be about, you guys know basically about how I said that I'm gonna go a full year without smoking or drinking anything, and I still am on that journey. I haven't smoked or drink or I haven't did any drugs or any substance, so I'm still on that journey. And I just want to make a update or a video about what I have learned so far. I wrote down a little bit of notes, so I'm gonna look off that too, but for the most part, it's like I just want to talk from, I guess my head, my heart, whatever. I just want to talk off the top of my dome. But it's like I have been learning. What I mainly have learned is that like you don't really need it, bruh. Like when I first started, it was more of like, because I was 18, I believe. So I just wanted to try something new. Me growing up, I always seen, people around me doing these things, and you being a curious, courageous little kid, adventurous type of kid, you want to try new things, you want to see what certain things is like, just because you're courageous and you're curious because you're a kid. So it's like always seen family members, just the people around me growing up, always seen them do it. Like, as in when I say do it, I mean like smoking or drinking, as in like if I go to like a family reunion, you see the older people or whatever, your family members, your cousins, whatever, you see them drinking and smoking, and as a little kid you see that and you're like, dang, you can't do it because you have like a thing in your head like, that's bad. But then you get older, and now it's like you want to try these things. And that's basically how I got into it. I was just curious. I didn't smoke or drink all the way up until I was like 18, 19. I didn't really start doing none of those things. I drunk a couple times before then, but it wasn't like, I always thought it was nasty. And I still, to this day, I still think it's nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like beer. I think beer is pretty nasty. I think I was more of like a stoner. I was more of like a smoker. I didn't smoke any cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I recommend none of you guys smoke cigarettes, but I did. I was smoking on that gas, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's like, now that it's been January, February, March, April, well, just turned April, so it's been 3 months. It's been about 3 months. January, February, March, April. Yeah, it's been 3 months, so that's 90 days. So it's like, you really don't need it, bruh. See, when you're like, that's what I've learned, when you're like stuck in it, and it's like you just don't see no way out, or you just can't go days without it. You don't see yourself being able to go without it, or maybe you do, but you haven't built up that discipline yet. It's like you think you need it, but you really don't. You really don't need any of these outside substances. I can't speak, but you know what I mean. You really don't need none of this stuff. You don't need marijuana to feel good, or to just however it makes you feel. You don't need it to get that feeling. Same with alcohol. You can get these feelings the way it makes you feel. You can get these feelings in a natural way. You don't really need these things to get it. Same with anything else. Like, it's just when you do it repeatedly over and over for a good length of time. Say you do it for like, you've been smoking or drinking for like 2 years, 3 years, however long. you build up that habit, and you build up that, like, uh you build up the habit, and it's like your body adjusts to it. So it's like when you try to say you just want to take a break, some people are different, but say you want to take a break, your body and your mind have a hard time like stopping, because you done did it so many times. You done built up that repetition, not repetition, but repetition on just doing it over and over. Unless you one of the people that take breaks like I was. But that wasn't until after. I used to smoke like every day. I couldn't go. It used to be to the point I had to smoke every day. But then, when I started getting on this journey, when I got on this semen retention journey, I started to realize, like, I don't really need this. I don't really need to do this every day. And this, before, it's like, dang, I need to smoke or something. Like I said, I wasn't really big on drinking, but smoking wise, I felt like, dang, man, I need to smoke, man. I need to smoke anytime. Like, I need to smoke to eat. I needed to smoke to go to sleep. And then, right before I got on the journey, I'm smoking, watching the sights. I'm like, I need to smoke before I watch this. It was like, you just always need it. Well, I thought I needed it when I really didn't. But back then, you always think, whatever the heck, you always thought that you needed it. Maybe you needed it to take a shower. You just always thought that you needed it, and you really don't. You really don't need any of these outside, anything outside of yourself. It's like you don't even need it. You need to hold yourself accountable. You just need to keep yourself in good health. These things don't even keep you in good health. Yeah, maybe it can change your mood up, but I feel like this really cap. I feel like when people use that kind of excuse, I feel like it's their excuse. I don't know. I know when you do smoke, your mood do change because you're high, but at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like that's their excuse. But what else have I learned? Another note is that it's a mind game. It is a mind game. Why do I say it's a mind game? Because your mind will play tricks on you, thinking that your mind and your body will play tricks. I don't know, my computer's did that. But your mind and your body will play tricks on you to try to make you more addictive to it, make you do it more. But if you can control your mind, then you will control your body from doing those substances. And for me, I think, I was just so much into fitness, and I just wanted to, like, when I smoke, I could feel the difference than when I don't smoke to when I'm working out. So I just wanted to, and I'm still not there yet. It's only been 3 months. I want to go the whole year, which I am, but I feel the difference. I see the difference done when I smoke, when I work out versus when I don't. And I feel like I'm just way more, I feel like my stamina, my cardio, my endurance is way higher than, when I'm not smoking. And that was really my driving force on why I said, plus I was just, like I said in the beginning of the video, just being curious. I just want to see if I can do it, just being curious, I'm just a I can't even speak. I'm just a curious person, I like to challenge myself, But yeah, that's mainly why I said I don't want to smoke this entire year. It's just something I wanted to do, and I'm gonna stick to it. And then it's also like, what else I wrote? You're your biggest enemy. Same thing. That's kind of the same thing as your mind. It's you versus you. Nobody outside of you, nobody, your friends, your family, nobody can do this for you. Nobody can tell you to stop smoking. Nobody can tell you to stop drinking. Nobody can do it for you. It's you versus you, bro. You are your biggest enemy. Like I said in my past video, it's your higher self versus your lower self. It's your good side versus your bad side, or your righteous side versus your unrighteous side. It's you versus you, bruh. That's just what it is. And it's like, depending on what side you want to lean on, it's gonna be your results. Right now I'm leaning on, hey, I don't want to smoke versus I do want to smoke. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been in the, because I haven't smoked for so long, I haven't like craved it. I feel like I done destroyed that craving of wanting to smoke. I don't know why. I think it's just because when I was smoking, I really felt my my lungs. I really felt, I don't know, I really felt my cardio and my lungs it just felt like it needed a break. That's because, you know me, I was a stoner for real. And the real stoners know what I'm talking about, when you just can go and go and go. You know, I was smoking. I was smoking so much. And, you know, I guess my body, my higher self, I don't know what it was, but it was just time for a break. It was just time for a long break. And there's positives and there's negatives. I don't see too many negatives, but there are a lot of positives, I tell you that. One positive is you're gonna save money. That's one positive, I'll tell you that. I have saved a lot more money than I would have saved if I was still smoking right now, just because how I was smoking was absolutely crazy. I would just go through so much of the gas like quick. Gotta re-up, gotta get more, just don't have no chill button. And like I said, yeah, I would go on my breaks, but even then, man, I'm not no beginner, you know. And when I was a beginner, I wouldn't go through as much, but now because my tolerance is so much higher, I need more to get to that level that I would get to if I was just, you know, a beginner, but I'm not. But yeah, man, I saved a lot of more money. I have been able to put my money in different areas that I want to put my, you know, invest my money in different areas, I should say, instead of, you know, because that's like an investment, but you don't get nothing back. You know, buying that stuff all the time, smoking, drinking, whatever substance that you're always getting, even food, you know, whatever you are constantly investing your money into, constantly buying, that's like an investment, you know. Me always messing with the marijuana, smoking or whatever, that's like an investment, but I don't get nothing back on that. It's just taken from me, you know. But that you will, well, I'm talking about that. I have saved some mad money, and now I can do different things with the money that I have saved since I haven't been smoking or drinking. What else? Yeah, it's a lot easier to quit than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot easier to quit smoking than quitting like releasing and all that. It's a lot easier. That's a fact. It's 10 times easier quitting like drinking, smoking, or any of the substance drugs that, you know, us guys or girls have been addicted to. I swear, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like me quitting this was a lot easier than quitting like releasing and stuff like that. I don't know, because I feel like even when I went on these long streaks, I still was like, yeah, I know how to go on a long streak and stuff like that. I know how to hold my energy and stuff like that. But I still felt like getting through those urges was just 10 times harder. But like, after you don't smoke for like a couple of days, like a week, maybe even 2, it's like it's not the same type of urge you get. It's different. And then it's like, me being a guy that likes to work out and stuff like that, I don't know, it's even a bigger motivator for me not to, you know, smoke, because it's like I really feel, I mean, you do feel when you release, you feel the energy leave and all that. But I don't know. I feel like because maybe it's because I started smoking like at a later age. I know some people that started smoking like real early. Like I'm saying like 12, 13, 14. There's people out there, there's guys and girls out there that started smoking at a very young age. Maybe that's the reason I started smoking like later, 18, 19. That's when I really started smoking. Maybe that's why, I don't have that addiction that built up. I don't know. Maybe that could be a reason. And probably because I started watching those sites at such a young age. I'm still like detoxing and trying to get that addiction up out of me or whatever. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I feel like that's probably the reason though, honestly, because I feel like quitting smoking I feel like it was a lot easier than like getting away from lusting and all that stuff. That is something I still struggle with from time to time. I cannot lie. But hey, day by day, we all get better. But I just wanted to come on here and just send an update. It's like, I know I'm gonna go this whole year because I've been too my life is crazy, but I've been too like focused on other things than just wanting to smoke and doing that, this and that. Like literally, as soon as my finger gets better, I'm gonna go crazy. Like I don't know, I can't wait till it gets all the way healed, because I want to see how I can really transform my body. Like yeah, I transform my body a little bit, it looks good. But now that I haven't been able to hit the gym like I want to, and I haven't been able to move around like I want to, it's like I have gained like a little bit of weight. I have gotten like a little, like my body still looks straight, it still look good, but it's like, I just know I can always improve. That's just how I think. I just know I can always get to that next level. I'm like a Super Saiyan. I just always want to upgrade and keep going. Keep going. There's no limit. So it's like I'm never gonna just stay at one particular spot or whatever in my physique. That's how I feel. Even I know it's to a certain state you can't, go no higher and stuff, but I just know it's always room for improvement. That's just how I think. But yeah, as soon as my finger get right, man, it's getting there. It's pretty much there. I can make a fist easy, but my finger doesn't go it don't go all the way down. Hold up, let me see. You see, it doesn't, like right there, that's when it gets real tight, versus being able to go all the way down. It's like a space in there. But I mean, I can still pick some up, I can grip some, but hey, it's still a little, it's still a little swollen, but hey, it's getting there. What else I gotta say, man? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say this: if I can do it, all you guys can do it, bruh. If you feel like you can't stop smoking, maybe you need to start working out and feel the difference. Maybe you need to start doing some type of cardio and feeling the difference. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel like whenever I hit the bag, whenever I jump rope, whenever I just try to do something to get my lungs activated, I feel the difference when I'm sober versus when I'm smoking, when I'm not sober. I'm just at a point in my life where it's like I don't want to like keep like holding myself back, I guess, because like I said, it's you versus you. And it's like, if I wasn't so big into fitness and all that, maybe then, but because I am, it's like, because I'm just so big into health and all this stuff like that, I feel like it's slowing me down a little bit. It's making me a little lazy. As much as some people say it doesn't make you lazy, I feel like to me it makes me a little bit lazy, just a little bit at least, especially when you're doing it all the time. If you do it after you get all your stuff done, late night type stuff, that's one thing. But if you're just smoking all day, every day, before you get your stuff done, I feel like it can make you lazy. But that's just me. I know some people are different, but yeah, man, if I can do it, all you guys can do it, man. Dang, I have grown a lot. I have grown so much. Literally just, what is it, 2023? Literally just 2-3 years ago, I was releasing every day. I was smoking, trying to smoke every day. Wasn't really a big drinker. Sometimes I would drink, but 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, I'm gonna just say, yeah, like 2020 and behind, I was drinking and I was smoking. Well, not drinking really, but I was smoking like every day. I wasn't taking no breaks. I wasn't working out. I wasn't taking care of my health. I wasn't trying to drink water. I wasn't watching what I was eating to a certain extent. I just wasn't really caring about my well-being. And I have grown a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yup. But I didn't want to make this video too long. You guys, leave me a comment, leave me a thought on how y'all journey is going, how y'all battling y'all own addictions that y'all have, because we all got addictions. We all got wars and battles that we are fighting that no one knows about. Like, subscribe, of course, hit that post notification bell, share it to a friend if you think my channel can help them in any way. I'm just here sharing my side, sharing my perspective. That's all I'm doing. And maybe my perspective can help people, but I don't really have too much more to say. I'm gonna continue to go on this journey. Obviously, I'm still retaining and all that type of stuff, but it's to the point with this retaining stuff, it gets to the point, it's like you can do what you want. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you done built that discipline up for so long, say you just been going on long streaks after long streaks after long streaks, it gets to the point, it's like you know how you gotta use it. You know how your body reacts to it. You know how you have to use it. Saying maybe you do, like, you release once a month or something like that. You just know how to use this tool. You know how to do it. That's how I feel like I'm with this Nofap Semen retention stuff. I feel like it gets to the point, because eventually we're all gonna want to have a chick. We're all gonna want to have a girlfriend, a wife. Like, eventually it's gonna happen. And I'm not saying you have to release every day with her or anything like that. I'm just saying eventually it's gonna get to the point that you're gonna want to be, you're gonna want to get what's the word I'm looking for? Intimate? Yeah, intimate. Eventually you're gonna want to get intimate with a female, bruh. That's just what it is. You're not gonna want to, unless you're one of them guys that's gonna like retain for the rest of your life. Okay, cool to you. But for the guys that actually want to maybe have kids in the future or something like that, man, eventually you're gonna want to get I can't even say the word. You're gonna want to get with a chick, bro. That's just what it is. But yeah, when you've been on this journey for a long time, you pretty much get this down pat. One release, one slip up is not gonna really like destroy you, especially if you done been on long streaks. I'm not gonna lie, but that's all I really got, man. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I got. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment what you guys think of the video. But yeah, that's all I got, man. It's been your boy Woken Raw. Peace.